We'll see. Let me get this all streamed.
Yeah, because I think it freezes it no matter what, whether you answer it or not.
So let's go to the new one. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
I'm just trying to find it. I'm just having issues. We're here every...
That might be the old one.
I know I can't...
Okay.
We're just talk away. There we go. It now finally has done the thing where I can do the link.
Right.
Hey everybody. Hey Atwood. Thank you for finding us. Share this out, please. I'm going to share it out also on the Dadman's phone.
Hey, we get to repeat the stories again. Yay. Had quite a few people in that last one, I think.
There we go. Hopefully people will come back.
I did see Tina. Hi, Tina.
Let me, what is my problem? I'm having issues, guys. Can I just say I'm having issues? There we go. We have Tina the Naughty Dragon. Hello, hello. It is hot. But we have to keep it there.
Yep.
To get,
Keep the phone cool.
keep the phone cool. I just have it go all up there and at least it's pushing. It feels like it's pushing.
Yeah. Well, you got 3 likes at least. It's all right.
So hello everybody. Hello Jeremy 5 Russia approved.
Jeremy.
How are you doing? This is our second attempt at the stream. Apparently if I get a call on the phone that we're streaming on, which is my phone, it decides to not do any video, but you can do the audio. It becomes a podcast. So hopefully nobody will call through on my phone.
Everybody says I have a face for radio.
So we'll see. But yes, for those that were here at the other one, we are driving back from Louisiana today. And on our way back, we were on 12 East. And
I thought you said East.
R.
Sorry, I had to do it again. We did it the first time.
And the battery light came on the car. And we're like, crap. So...
In the middle of banjo country, truly.
So there was no really exits or anything. So we turned the AC off and everything to keep the battery so it can run. And I'm Googling, mechanics, auto repair shops, and we find one. It was much further than we thought it was going to be. But I will say we did pass some, and I looked at them when they looked really crowded. And they just didn't look that well. And so I was kind of nervous going to them. So we went to one, and oh my gosh, they come up. We don't turn the car off because, we didn't know if it'd get started again. And we got there when they opened, and they come out, and they're like, have someone that checked it and said, yeah, it's the alternator. We need to get a new one. Do you have anybody that can pick you up? And we're like, Dadman's like, no, we're driving through. We're on our way home to Florida. And he's like, oh, okay. He said, don't turn off the car. So we did. And he talked to his son, I think. And he's like, I was inside sitting. And he goes, they're travelers. We need to get them done. So let's take that car off of the rack. And then we'll put this one on there. Because you have to get out underneath to do all that. And blah, blah, blah. He says, see if they have a park. So they called. They had a park. And so they got us done pretty quick.
Very quickly. Quicker than our own people do.
Yes. We really thought we'd be there 2 hours more than we were.
We'd still be sitting there.
Yeah. But no, they got it done. And we're on the road now. And so, yeah, I think Dadman, where did you want to go? In Mobile? What was there something there?
Battleship Road.
He wants to go drive by Battleship Row. I think we can do that. I think that would be kind of neat. And let's see the chats. We have some howdies and
So share out the stream, everybody. Bring it.
And hi, Sci-Fi Moppy.
Hi, Sci-Fi.
Yes, we got it all fixed. And the price, it was, you know,
It was just an expensive part.
It was an expensive part, you know, but sometimes they can charge you whatever they want, you know. But they do, you know how some places they have the local price, the local, what is it called, the labor price, and then they have the
hometown discount,
the tourist price. Well, they were very fair.
This place was not in a position to get tourists. We had to go so far.
But they said that they're so busy though, so busy.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. He said, look, there's more cars coming in. He said they're really busy.
It's a sign of a place that's got a good reputation, that's good work.
So we were good about that. And hello, Suzanne. How are you?
They have a good reputation on the good way Googled up. They had all those better business signs. Grandpa, listen, folks. You come to the South, get ready to talk.
Oh my gosh.
People talk to you down here. That's the way we tell you we love you and accept you. If a Southern won't talk to you, there's a problem somewhere, somehow. But Grandpa, he's proud talking about his son that now college, have a grandbaby coming up next month.
Tina says, I don't know, Dadman, you're 2 hours behind the battleship. I have to wait.
I don't know. It's just a drive-by.
We're just going to do a quick drive-by. We might come in another time.
That would be an all-day stream to get on to Alabama.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes.
Except I don't like all the climbing.
Just let me climb. You know I like climbing.
Need to get him one of those GoPros that he can wear on his chest and climb.
Could you imagine being on an old-school battleship with a broadside fire?
That would be insane.
I mean, you know, you hear the accounts from World War II documentaries and stuff like that, but just,
And Suzanne says, I love the folks in Tennessee when I was there. Really kind and welcoming. People are nice for the most part.
We've had experiences all over the country. Good people in South Dakota were great.
Honestly, we've never really had any problems anywhere. Sometimes you have to kind of get used to the personality. We had a friend that was a New Yorker, and he had a pizza place, and he never was friendly with anybody. You know, you come in, he's just like, what you want? You know, it just was very New York. Yeah, very, we're going to hit a tunnel, so hopefully we won't lose the picture. We made it almost through last time. Ooh, look at how pretty the skyline is.
Yeah, old style southern cities where you have the old part and then the new modern part.
But isn't that pretty?
Yeah, minor league baseball team, the Mobile Bay Bears.
Well, there's a new Fortnite mode. As you said, it's mini royal, but it's squads only. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, see, we didn't get this angle the first time.
No. I love the tops of those buildings.
Yeah.
Those are really kind of cool. Oh, I hope you know where you're going because I don't have a map.
Yeah. We're on I-10.
Okay, just stay on I-10.
Yeah. We came in from that part once and got to here where like the entrance ramp was like 20 feet. And to get on quickly. I think the battleship is on the other side of that tunnel.
Yeah, Dadman on Dadman's X, he posted they had cats there at where the car dealership was, and they were the friendliest. I'm going to really watch the thing. I'm not going to talk a lot as we go through because sometimes it dies. Okay. Here we go. Whee! Tunnel. It collapses, and it's his story here, there, and them trying to see if there's anybody alive, and they keep contact with him a little bit. Then they're going to implode the tunnel when he is still in there. And he's like, he can hear on the radio. He's like, I'm here. And he's trying to make noise. And his wife is going, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. And they're like, the chances of him being alive are, negligible. But they were getting ready. They didn't want to do this. And someone heard a noise. And they're like, stop. And they end up rescuing him. But the last scene of the movie is he's with his wife and they're driving down a road and they have to go into a tunnel, and you just see his abject fear as they go through, and as they go out the other side of the tunnel, they show the credits.
Alabama Memorial Park.
Yeah, that was and freeze. Yes, that was going through the tunnel. So here we are. We're going to, I don't know what we're going to.
It's an adventure.
Dadman's going to drive, and I can't move the camera, so hopefully the car will show things. Like, I don't know, this airplane. Oh, USS Memorial Park. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
look.
Looks like an
Oh my gosh.
nice view of Alabama.
Look at that's the USS Alabama, and there's some turrets that were on either side.
It's a shore battery.
They're turrets, aren't they? Like
There's a turret. Yeah, there's a turret.
Do you have to pay to go in?
I don't know. We'll figure that out. But
We're going to find out real fast, huh?
I think it costs to go in and onto the
Battleship Park.
I don't know. We'll see. We have to.
We're just driving. Park use fee.
$2.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone
I don't
else?
see anybody in there. No.
But we're just going to kind of do a quick drive through.
This park is really, really neat. You got all kinds of different things. Oh, they've added stuff to Korean Memorial. Looks neat. You got some tanks in here. You got a Huey chopper.
This will be nice to do when it's cooler.
Yeah.
So we might come back this way and do this when it's cooler. But we'll do a little, I would just do a drive
Oh,
through.
they got the aircraft thing. But look straight ahead. Those are the friggin' 16-inch turrets there.
On the ship.
Yes. Imagine that a broadside hit. Of course, you got different. They got, and I can't remember the measurements. You got more cannon, and they got plenty of anti-aircraft guns on these battleships. As World War II advanced, one of the improvements of the American Navy was they jack loaded. Look how many guns there are on that. You can see.
Stop and let them pass.
Yeah. So you can see you got the two turrets. You also got the side cannon turrets on the side here, like 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 inches. I can't remember the signs. Dang it.
That's okay. But anyway, we will come back and we will do a stream from this place. We have to. But we have to do it when it's cooler out.
Yeah.
So there's just a bunch of stuff.
Ship that my in-laws ran me off of.
Oh, okay.
There it is. So,
I will not be able to talk with chat because I won't be able to see them. But
sort of see it there.
we are driving a Kia. That's the vehicle we're driving. We are not driving a truck. Yeah, it's really cool. And then we are just doing, like, I cannot answer see the chat really well. There's some really neat stuff to look at there. We love going to memorials and places like that because they're just really, it's very, very interesting, and the history. And I don't know, we went into a submarine one time, and how claustrophobic it was. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy how claustrophobic it was. Oh, well, man, I think there's a way I can recall the chat, but I can't remember. Oh, let's not do that. Oh, something popped up on the chat and I missed it. My phone screen is all cracked. The protector on it, it's doing its job, I guess. But yeah. So Dadman will be a little bit taken. Oh no, it wasn't as long as I thought he would. No. Oh no, it's hot.
So you don't know how much I want to just grab the camera and walk up there anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But look at these pictures. I might have to do a stream later or something.
Yeah, do a stream later.
Because it's like, you can see the radar was one of the new developments in World War II, and you can see how the ship was equipped. These newer battleships were with a lot of radar. And
we got some cool pictures. So let's see. Let me find my chat here again.
maybe we get a couple pictures of the tanks and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Might be found one in a second.
I'm trying to find our stream again.
Okay.
Where is our stream? Where are we? So I can either, I missed the chat.
Here, I'm on.
Here, I
Here, I can share it.
I got the chat.
I don't see it. Okay. There
It's
it is.
coming in. It's I just found your stream.
Dang,
Be
thank you.
patient. Patience, young man.
Oh, submarine. I don't think it's made for people that are 6 feet tall, so it may not be dragon friendly.
Yes, Tina, you're right. I have got to go potty, and I don't know if they have a restroom. But if we can find a restroom, I will be going in.
I got some Coast Guard choppers, Coast Guard cutter. I don't remember aircraft pavilion though. Oh, I've got to do this. Let's see. We got the submarine. I believe it's the drum right ahead. But I want to show you real quick one thing as we come up on the drum too. But this is the back side, aft of the ship. You can see these. I think they were 11 inches, but these for shore bombardment also. But you can see
They have a bathroom in there.
you can see plenty of. What do you want to go ahead and find out?
Yes, I'm going to let you drive around and talk,
All right.
and I'm going to.
Yeah, and I'll just have to make sure you're. All right.
Can you go that way? Just go that
Okay,
way.
I got you. So yeah, because I'm going to go back and show them. We got the anchor. We got the bell.
I'm going to grab my purse real quick. So don't you-
Alright. Thank you, Suzanne. Hey, Q. Hey, yeah, your door. Hey, Q's Hannah Balking. Good to see you. Everybody got their body. Go potty if you got to. Okay. Go back. Great. Oh, crap. I do not want to go that way, folks. I do not think that's the right way to get. Or there's a hell of a hump. Yeah, you guys gonna have to move over because this is the way it goes. You guys came the wrong way. I'm going the right way. So, you're going to get this direction here. Modern aircraft. Hey, and we've got a combination of different things, you know, got stealth over to the left. But yeah, the World War II era submarines, a lot of times the submarines would take out the, you know, really a lot of times go after shipping, you know, supplies, and then you hit them with a torpedo, you can go up and give them the deck gun. Actually, this one has 2 deck guns. First cannon is just ahead of the 8 wing. You see, I'm looking at spot. I guess we can move into a better angle. Yeah, folks. So, I can't get the right damn angle. Sorry. Ugh. Between the wings, yes, there's your deck gun. Your deck gun was often used to finish off disabled surface ships. Hey, we got 11 of y'all here. Hey, thanks everybody coming in here today. Everybody hanging out with us. If I've not said hello, I apologize. Atwood and Sci-Fi, I know you, Tina, I know y'all are doing great job. You sank my battleship, yeah. I believe this one, like I said, I believe this was the drums here in this part. You can go inside them. You can go in on the battleship. You can see. If you ever watch the movie Under Siege, you got two. You could recreate the movie Under Siege with this. You got a World War II era submarine, and you got a World War II battleship. Of course, in that movie, the battleship was the USS Missouri, which is currently on exhibit in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Now, this is the USS Alabama, one of the what they consider fast battleships in World War II. They call them fast battleships to not be confused with the older battleships, the originals, like the battleships that were sunk at Pearl Harbor, like or damaged the Oklahoma, the Tennessee. We know about the Arizona. Many of those battleships were from an older time when they were called dreadnoughts. They were slower. They were more for heavy bombardment. And of course, the new battleships had plenty of power. You can see with the 3/16-inch, well, I guess it's 9 16-inch cannons, but on 3 turrets. They were used heavily for shot support, but they were considered fast battleships because with the advent in World War II to the fleet carriers, the aircraft carriers had a lot of forward speed. The older battleships could not catch up and keep up with the carriers for protection or keep the fleet together, so they created faster, newer, more modern battleships, and which could keep up with the aircraft carriers. So, Snortapoopas, hey, Snortapoopas, good to see you too today. Hey, yes, Snortapoopas, the drum used to be at the Washington Navy Yard. I visited her for a few times, and again in Mobile. Yes, thank you for confirming. I believed it was the drum. Yes, Snortapoopas, you have been on this ship then. The drum, yes. Now, Snortapoopas, confirmed for me. Very tall dragons might have a problem on the drum, right? Yep. And actually, if you do go on a battleship, you got to watch your head in certain areas with the stairwells and the bulkheads in between doors. Brogu, hello Brogu. Good to see you, and I see JPRPH1. I'm winging it for the missus right now. She had to take a break, and I'm here just talking about what we can do. What we have here. This is Mobile Battleship Park, Mobile, Alabama, and it's got a lot of different stuff here. It's not just the Alabama and the drum, but there's the big pieces here. It has a lot of more modern equipment too, tanks, old tanks. Got to have a Huey on the entrance, so I better go check, see if the missus is coming around. So, but there's the drum, folks, and Snortapoopas, if you missed it earlier, we're going to go get a nice view of the Alabama in just a moment. I am going to drive carefully and make sure we're going the right way. This is looking for her. It's kind of reminiscent of my time at Elvis Presley's Birth Museum in Tupelo, Mississippi. It just became drive through the parking lot, didn't spend the fee, but hey, this is definitely one to come if you like the history, if you like and just seeing the stuff up close. Nothing like the days gone by of the big old battleships. Now, Snortapoopas, you might be able to help me. I cannot remember the measurements. As we're seeing on the the Alabama has 5 cannon on this side, well, 10 total cannon, 5 turrets. I think these were the 11-inchers. I'm not sure if you remember the size. Of course, you can see all this radar, the communication antenna up top, and of course, in different parts, you'll see the anti-aircraft weapons, which the battleships were known to have tons of anti-aircraft. to help protect carriers. And also, there are more modern placements in there. Sometimes you'll see little dome elements. I think you see a quad 40 up there. Right above the roof, there's a quad 40, which is anti-aircraft. But there are also the little dome things, which are the more modern anti-aircraft that shoot like 500 rounds a second or something. So, all right, Suzanne, take care. Thank you. Oh, you'll find some, if you look carefully, you'll find some mementos on the Alabama and the drum. The 5-inchers. Thank you, Startapoopas. Thank you so much for that. But of course, we've got the good old big guns. Have you ever wanted to be on a battleship where they fired a broadside? But, let's see. We'll pull it right here a second. Let's see where Mrs. may be. Let's see where she is. Yes, this driving tour presented to you by Dadman. I don't know. Keeping an eye for the missus to see when she'll be back. You know, yep, 9 16-inch guns and 25-inch and dual-purpose guns. Thank you, Snortapoopas. Exactly, those, when the 5 turrets is what you're talking about, the 5-inch guns. Yep. And even though 16-inch guns, 9 of them, well, you only see 3 turrets. Well, 3 guns are in 3 turrets. Like, you did a good job hiding. I didn't even see you.
I saw you outside. I was shocked.
Did you find anything neat?
It has some neat stuff, but we'll have to come back. They have brick builds. And they had the, one of them, it was $70 though. But they had some other like World War II planes and things like that. And some tanks and things. But next time we come, when it gets cold.
Brick builds?
And brick builds.
They have a battleship?
I can't remember now if it was the battleship or the submarine.
Can I go look real quick?
Yeah, they're to the...
Okay. Entertain everybody. And Snortapoopas is here, and he gave us their 5
very good.
They were the 5-inchers
if there's
on the
one
side.
of them that you want me to build,
Okay.
buy it. They also have some different World War II planes and things like that. Any of them, anything you want.
All right.
Okay? Okay. I went to the bathroom and they had a gift shop. And they had brick builds. They weren't Legos. But they looked kind of cool. But I didn't know really if Dadman would like what they look like. So Dadman's not here to hear that, Brogu, but I will absolutely repeat that one. Yes, Snickerdoodles, I tell you this morning, I don't know if I sent the picture, but Snickerdoodle was eating some pancakes and bacon this morning. He was a silly bear. Now he's kind of chilling. But, oh, yes, look at the beautiful cars in front of us. So, but yeah, Brogu said, Dadman, I do the same thing for those quick little shopping sprees. I drop my wife off, I drive around the parking lot until she comes out. Tell me, it makes perfect sense. Well, this allowed him to kind of show some of the, he does do that, and I don't mind it. But he does, this allowed him to, if he wanted to look at something and talk it about a little bit, he could have. I just really had to go to the bathroom, but then I got distracted by the gift shop. So, yeah. But it's just too hot to do this today. When it gets a little cooler, I would love to be here and be able to walk around and look at all the stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what he did because my camera's the one, my phone is the camera that's actually shooting everything right now. And Suzanne, oh, well, I'm so glad. And well, I'm reading back some of the chats because I couldn't hear them. So let's see. You'll find some mementos left on the Alabama and the drum. Interesting. Broker, did Dadman tell you where we were at? We're in Mobile, Alabama. And then not far over, somewhere around here is Lambert's, which is a restaurant where at the it's really fun. And when we went, I don't know if anything's changed since all this stuff happened. But you sit at the table and they put like a piece of paper, like a newsprint or it's not a newspaper, but it's that kind of paper. And they, whatever side you want, they just come over with a big bucket and you go, you want some of this? And they plop it on your thing, on your piece of paper, and they do that. And then when they have the rolls, they throw the rolls at you. They're like, hot rolls! And if you raise your hand, and they throw them at you to catch them. Our kids kept raising their hand and they kept throwing us rolls, and we're like, stop raising your hand. We can't eat all the rolls that you've got. Yes, I bet it is stuffy and hot inside those ships right now. There is absolutely no way. And there's more people, I think, that come in the summertime because they have spring break and, summer break and all that. And there's a lot of kids, and I think it's wonderful to see the kids that are here learning about history. And Brogu says, I personally think it's just like a valet service. Pick them up at the store and have your spouse pick you up at the front door. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. It works well. Well, sometimes my husband wants to go shopping and sometimes he doesn't. And he can sit on his phone and talk to people and do all that stuff while he's waiting for me and then walking around. And Sci-Fi says they have a Lambert's in Ozark, Missouri, and we love them so much. They're really good. The wait is long if it's the busy season. But it's fun. But when we come with Dadman, we'll probably not stream because I'm sure that you don't get signal inside. Because they take vacation to do stuff with their kids. Because it's Monday afternoon. Why are all those people not at work? Just kidding. It's nice to be off during the week. I forget that there are people on vacation right now too, yes. This is really, I don't know how long. Hopefully he's buying something since he's taking something. Hello, Emily. You're back. I think you're on the first stream. Well, we are not frozen, by the way. We are parked. So if you're like, the picture's not moving, it's because we're parked in front of a car. You can't see people walking. Well, as you know, we went to Clobberin Times, Clobby's memorial service Sunday, and we got there on like Saturday afternoon, and we got to meet some streaming friends that in person, and it was really nice. And like we always said, wish it was under better circumstances or different circumstances, but it was wonderful to meet. We met Mark D with a C, and Anti-Derivative Jill, Steve, Maddie's daddy, Max Redstone. What else did we meet? No. And R.M. Briggs. It was nice to see people. And we got to go to places that Chloe ate at and shops he went to. It was just it was fun. I meet some of it. Someone said, they're saying in real life friends, people don't really like that term. Someone said they're 3D friends. I love that they see them in 3D. So I'm going to start, instead of saying in real life friends, I'm going to call them 3D friends. And that it was really nice to meet them, because it honestly, we met Clobby last year, and he was the same as when he was on the stream. And when we met his 3D friends, he was the same. You didn't say anything that you both wanted?
Not for now. Like you said, check and see when we
Yeah.
get back. I saw like a generic submarine block. But,
Yeah.
And we got to figure out where we're going and stuff. But, yeah,
Oh, I
it was
don't.
neat stuff.
You don't worry about that, because
Well, what was neat though, they actually had and I don't know if they were models or what it was, but they had like a replica of a whole bunch of ships, like the carrier Hornet.
those might have been just models.
But they were like 1/12 scale. The battleship Washington, which folks, if you know about Washington, under Ching Lee as commander around Guadalcanal, USS Washington had a very storied history in the U.S. Navy. Canberra, which was
Yeah.
weird names. I mean, I saw so many names that had so much history on it.
Well, we'll have to come and look at those. Get some might be like models, like instead of builds, but like models, like car model builds.
So I'm going to roll around one last look for everybody to see on the front, the downside.
I got to tell you something Brogu said when he left. He said, "Dad, man, I do the same thing for those quick little shopping sprees. I drop my wife off and I drive around the parking lot until she comes out. Tell me it makes perfect sense."
Absolutely. And so we'll take one last look at the four batteries on the USS Alabama BB-60. And if I didn't finish the explanation, the reason why, like Storm Puka said, 9 16-inch guns, those are 16-inch guns right there. There's 3 in each turret, so you've got 9 and to the right are the 5-inchers. There's 10 on each side, 2 in each, 5 turrets on each side.
What's the ones above those little black ones? What are those? You see those?
Oh, anti-aircraft.
Anti-aircraft.
That's probably a quad 40. You got 4 guns, 40 millimeters up on the front. The quad 40. You got
I see them there on the front too. The darker, the black ones, the darker ones that are. You see the ones on the side to the far left, and there's some right in front of there too, aren't there?
Yep.
Wow.
So that's what they talked about, the advent of anti-aircraft, especially on the battleships and cruisers. Japanese aircraft, they said that so many Japanese pilots were just there was so much anti-aircraft that they started putting on the ships later in the war that, good luck, attacking. Okay. And like I said, there will be some drums on some of them. You even got some guns up on the front. It's a whole thing, and there's some drums when they modernized them against jet aircraft that shot a lot more anti-aircraft fire out. And if you're here in the park, there's the ancillary stuff out here. All right. So I guess we're going to head on.
Yes.
All right.
And let's see what we got. We have Emily that came in. Hello. And Snora says, "How are you today?" And the Wolfies. And Emily says, "Yeah, I got lost on my way here. Got sucked down a rabbit hole." And Snorter Poopa says, "I wish I could have been there, but it was nice of you and Dadman to sign the book for me." Oh yes, Snorter Poopas. It was an honor to do that. We wanted them to know that there were many that were not there physically, but wanted to be. And absolutely. And Snorter Poopas asked T. Emily if the rabbit was tasty. And Brogu says there are people that I met on YouTube that I hope to meet one day. That is one of the reasons that I love the technology that we have. You meet people that normally you would have never met. Absolutely. And I was saying that Jill, instead of calling people that in real life friends, because some people, that just sounds kind of weird, because in real life we're friends with the people on YouTube, we just haven't met them. So that phrase seems kind of weird. So she calls them 3D friends. You have your digital friends and you have your 3D friends. So I thought that was kind of neat. Emily says, rough snort indeed. And I saved you a piece and sort of yum, 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 yum.
And folks, the Mississippi, the bay's right up here, right off the grass. You take 2 steps off and you're in the bay. That's how close the water is up this way.
And he says, Snorkel says, quad 40 millimeter AA.
Yep. All right, now I need to find 10 east, not west.
We don't want to go back to Pascagoula.
It was a fight for survival. Oh no.
At the local revival. Did we miss it?
I don't know.
No, there's a sign up here.
It's 10 west though. Uh-oh. We're going to be detouring.
But we're not. We were actually. This is our lives, people.
Well, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go backwards, and we're going to have to Google it on that for 10 east.
Okay, everybody. Wait, what's up there? No, that's west.
No. Well, I'm going to U-turn, so we're staying down here.
Okay, I won't be on the chat for a second because we're going to be doing a map.
Yeah.
So let me find your maps. There's your maps.
I know there's a way to go back eastbound.
So we're going to get directions.
Well, if you've never been one of our chaotic drive streams, hey, this is child's
this
play.
is what it's telling us to do.
U-turn.
I'm gonna stop this. I don't know what it's. I don't see. Yeah, I think.
Do we turn here or before?
It just says forward and then a U-turn, but I'm not sure. I'm not
I'll
sure.
try it then. I'll try it. It's like,
I'm not sure where we're. Oh, I think we're supposed to U-turn there. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to U-turn.
Okay.
But you can't U-turn there.
Make up your mind whether we can U-turn or not.
No.
No, I mean the sign. I saw something. I don't know.
Is that really? Okay, let's go for here. Yeah, we're not going to U-turn here. We'll see. Oh, because I really feel very exposed.
I'm always exposed.
Yeah, we'll make hopefully someone will be kind.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't look like it.
Probably not.
I think the Texas was going to.
I know. So which lane did it say?
It doesn't say any lane because I think we're going to go there. We're going to.
We go straight because we don't go right. We're going west and then
It's rerouting. We'll go straight. Okay.
All right. Well, folks, sit back, enjoy the snacks.
Until we get it on to 10, I'm going to be not answering. Well, here, look. Does that make you a digital bear? Says Northwood.
We got the.
And Northwood says take I-10 north to Detroit.
Sorry.
And Snorkel says the first time the North Carolina BB-56 fired her AA guns. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yep.
The escort ships thought she was on fire. She could be seen in Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay, so we're going to kind of just keep going.
Okay. Oh, 210 east. Okay.
Okay, so we're good
so
now?
We should be.
About 2.7 miles.
That's from the westbound side of the thing that we did not. We didn't have to slow down the other day. But
So we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So I can take this off. It's like about 2.5 miles. There's signs now.
We got signage. Yeah, we got signage. The other way we weren't get signage. It was like
because we weren't going the right direction.
Well, they should put signs at the same behind.
Broker says humans' feelings is a funny thing. There are people that I've met on YouTube and have known for quite a while. I really care about them as friends. If they needed me, I would get in the car and drive. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. 10 years ago, I would not necessarily have said that about people that you meet online.
Yeah.
But I think I haven't talked with my kids.
You think you can get a quick drive-by picture of them real quick?
Okay, guys,
sorry.
1 second. I gotta find your camera.
I know, it's right there.
Why are you going over here?
Because I'm getting it where you don't have to stop, where I don't get run over.
What? It's not
Right there.
Oh, you just, oh, you want
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entrance.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Right. So let me, well, I'm gonna go.
Just do it.
I
Yeah, then
know.
go that way.
Exactly. Oh, hey, good shot this way.
Gosh.
What? I'm sorry. I'm a dork.
If you want me to take a picture, you gotta stop.
Okay, sorry, jeez.
Because I'm taking it through a window. Okay.
That's a great shot. Sorry, folks. Being very touristy.
I take one like all the way up.
Now, do you notice the crane on the back?
What, the crane ring?
Yeah.
What's that?
How they recover scout planes. You can fly a plane off to do scouting missions.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys.
That's pretty hot.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness gracious. They had a pull off where you could pull off to not be dangerous.
Okay.
But that's okay. Okay, let me get back to the chat. Okay. Snow Pepper searched the snack bag. And so I don't remember the aircraft being there when I visited, but that was in the mid-80s.
Yes, a lot of this has been added, those Snortopipus. And I also remember back in the Hurricane Katrina, Alabama got knocked off its moorings.
Yeah, I was going to say, we went not long after that. They were
Right.
still doing a lot of
Construction
repairs
work, yeah.
and just.
I don't remember the aircraft hangar though.
I think there's stuff in there. I think we saw it, but you know, there's a lot of weird stuff I remember.
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember yesterday, but I vaguely remember someplace we went to a hangar, but that could have been so many different things. We've been to so many aircraft museums and military museums and stuff like that. I like the ones that are local, that are run by people, and they collect it and they share it, and just the history and I use the word memorabilia because I don't think that's the right word. All the artifacts they get from people. It's really, really very fascinating. Is that 10?
trying to figure it out. Folks, this is how close the bay is down to the water, the road. It's like, it's right here. So you can see
that's
that,
10.
you can see that it east. Well, we're gonna
be in traffic, guys, for a bit.
alright.
Oh, it just started getting cold. I'm gonna be slow. Look at how close that water is. Oh my goodness.
We should have gone back to visit Alabama. Well, I think something happened. There probably was a wreck or something, so it probably was going to happen no matter what.
We'll just chat away here. And Little Group says, I have hangars in my closet, but no aircraft. Har, 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 har. Humor. It's humor. But we had lunch. We went to the bathroom. I hope you went to the bathroom. So we can be on a bridge for a while.
Well, if you gotta go, that's the spot to go. Thank y'all for riding along with us today.
Yes, there's some poles up there. Snorkel is a lot like Florida, low and right on the water.
Yep. Oh dear God, don't go to Sanibel Island.
Oh, is that the one we went in?
Yeah, you're like, you're too close to that guy.
No, we went to Sanibel Island. It was what hurricane?
Ivan was repeating
Okay,
his
that's what I say. Ivan had already left Florida. So we were kind of just driving around. We said, well, let's go to see what's happened on Sanibel Island. So we're driving on Sanibel Island, and Ivan decided to make a loop and hit Sanibel Island again.
It wasn't even an organized storm, but it was so blinding.
We were following it was black, pitch black, dark. And we're like on either side of us is water.
Yeah.
And there was a car in front of us, and we literally were following the running lights on this car. Yeah. And I just looked at Dadman and I said, well, if they go in the water, we're going in with them. Because we were following them.
They were the only thing keeping me on the road.
It was crazy. And it says, Snort, don't eat it all.
I'm so glad we didn't try to push that bill. We got stopped earlier.
Oh, that would have been horrible. I'm glad we wouldn't have made it. We would have been on the side of the road.
I'm wondering if there would have been
We're back, guys.
We're in civilization. That's what's crazy.
I know. We're out in the nowhere. BFE and perfect stream. Getting to the city. Might be because we're on the water. Once we get the bridge, there might not really be any signal here. Isn't this pretty? Let me start this exit. There we go. It looks so fast, doesn't it? We got so much of the road. Is it all sky now?
Yeah.
There. Well, the sky's kind of pretty.
It's not doing any weather.
Yeah.
This trip.
I'll work on moving it around.
Okay, South Carolina. Really?
How many hours was the one? To get from our house to the hotel, we broke it up into 2 days, but the total time was about 9 hours.
Yeah.
You know, and probably add, you know, because you have break stops and stuff like that. So, yeah, about 9 hours. And we lost an hour, or we gained an hour.
We gained an hour.
We gained an hour going there because we crossed time zone.
So the travel time does not include that time change.
So we're gaining an hour.
And we're losing an hour.
Yeah, we're having to add an hour to our time. So if we get, you know, it says we're going to be there at 11:30, we're going to be there at 12:30. Oh, Emily says, sorry, Mommy tripped on my tail to one of the retrievers. And so I says, be careful. Having your tail stepped on is ouch. Is it really too tight? No, because we can see the birds pretty good.
Reminders. Left lanes are not for casual driving. They're the speed lane for a reason.
They're passing lanes.
Exactly. And now we're ending Pensacola back into Florida.
To the east.
Which again, the Pensacola Air Museum is a wonderful place to visit too.
Yes.
This the area where we visited Fort Pickens. And on Lorena show a few weeks ago, we talked about Fort Barrancas in the Spanish Fort Water Battery, which were part of that cluster of forts there. So really, really nice. Fort Barrancas looked pretty good. It's just, I guess you got to have your military ID to get on.
Yeah, some you have to.
Yeah. I thought that said Cadaver's ice cream.
Oh, is it Cavender's?
The Cavender's.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, good people ice cream. How about that? Oh, well, sorry. No, we got 48 miles of Pensacola. Dang it. I thought, no, what's what I get paid for thinking? I'll shut up.
Somebody says, Emily, be careful. After house stopped on is ouchies. And Emily said, she didn't really need to. She's giving me a little bit after all. It's not, I don't have to worry about that. Her fur is gone and I have a short tail. And Emily's like, oh. So there, see, with the trees on the side of the road, it doesn't seem so, was making me nauseous. Because we were really with just the water, and it was just like the road. There was like nothing to break it up.
What time is it, by the way?
Your clock says it is 12:40.
So it's basically 1:40 back home.
It's 1:40, correct.
Okay. So, we lost some time on that, but that was a nice teacher.
And that was. Oh, you're in the steak pregnancy cravings? Oh, I tell you, I couldn't eat steak when I was pregnant because I'd have to have it cooked well done. Ugh.
You ate ribs though.
But I did eat ribs. Went to an all-you-can-eat rib place, and they said, "Would you like more sides?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'd like more ribs." And they kept giving me smaller and smaller ribs, and they would bring me. So I'm like, I'd say, "Go ahead and order another plate," and they kind of said, "I really want ribs." I ate a lot of ribs.
That was the only thing. No pickles, no ice cream, no nothing.
No,
It was just ribs.
Meat. Well, I was anemic, and one time they gave me iron pills, and they had a red dye on coating on them, and I took them, and I broke out in a rash, my face and my hands, and it was awful. And they said it wasn't the pills, but I think it was. And I quit taking them, and it cleared up. But I tell you, it was like I had a facial. My face was so smooth, and it was really nice. But it was horrible while I was there because I wanted to scratch my face off.
I remember that.
And I kept trying to find a dermatologist, and they're like, you're not taking new patients. And I finally said to someone, I said, I'll pay cash. I need to get in. I said, just this one appointment. You don't have to see me ever again. But if I don't see somebody, I'm going to scratch my face off. I said, I really need something to go. And so they went and looked at me, and they go, oh, we think it's a contact thing. I said, no, I think it's this red food dye. And they go, oh, well, we think it's a contact thing. I said, well, can you give me something to stop the itching? They're like, yes. And they gave me something to stop the itching. And I quit taking the iron, and then it went away. And Emily says the baby has fine taste. And so I'm thinking about having a steak for lunch. I hope I'm not pregnant. Well, I hope you're not. If you are, you can probably get $1 million. Emily says, my fiance made a semi-well-done slightly cake. And Snort is like, Emily's like, Snort, fetch, throwing the steak. And Emily says, mine steak. And Tina says, mine steak. And Emily says, hi, Tina. Snort goes, yum, 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 yum. And LOL, Snort from Emily. And oh, that's no fun. It was awful. And there was one of the doctors, when I went in, it was awful. Were you there when I don't think you were there when I went to that doctor's appointment.
About the face
About my
No, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for
She
that.
took, and I said, it's on my hands, and she put on gloves, which I had no problem with. But then, you know, have you ever, like, picked up something that you think is gross? And how you kind of do it with 2 fingers, and, you know, when you got that look on your face? Well, that's how she looked at my hands. And I'm thinking, number one, you're a doctor. It's a rash. You're acting like it's leprosy. And so when it was time for me to have the baby, they asked if there was anybody that I did not want to deliver my child. And I said, that lady. I don't even remember her name.
Wait, it was the short lady, the black hair, right?
Yeah.
Because you liked the other lady.
Yeah, it was just this one lady, and I said, any doctor, I don't care except for
Wow, I liked her the time or two I saw her, but
No, it was awful.
the other lady doctor, I'm like, you would have liked, because that's the lady when I made the joke about eating all the waffles and pancakes.
Yeah, no, she was good. No, I'm talking, she wasn't there at that time. She was already gone.
Oh, okay. All right. Then there was a shorter, dark
The
hair lady.
bedside manner was not well. But I actually, the same doctor delivered both of my kids.
Bucky's at 6 miles.
We don't have to do We went to the
Alabama.
instead.
All right.
The Alabama was
While you were in, I was telling them about how we were doing the Elvis Presley home museum
Yes.
tour of Alabama today.
Yes, yes.
Except we spent more time in the parking lot. I literally, through Elvis's told the missus, just reach outside the window and take pictures as I'm driving by at 40 miles an hour.
And that's what we did. Well, this I would like to go to, but not in this heat. I would like to do it when it's cooler.
And no family. Sorry. Yeah, because, you know, whenever you get a group of people together, everybody starts getting tired, they want to go eat, and things like that. Dad Man can spend a whole 24 hours on that battleship. And the submarine.
See, what I would like to do is have us get a camper. And then we just go up there like an RV camp, like a van camper that has AC in it and stuff. Well, I forget what it's called. You just kind of don't know what it is. But you can go do all you want, and I can go and nap. That's what I want. That's the ticket. That's a vehicle I really would like to get. It's something like a camper. Something like a van, but it's actually a camper. So you don't really tell that it's a camper up close. I think that would be fun. Have you ever been to Patriots Point in South Carolina?
No, because we got to Fort Sumter. Or Patriots Point, I think, is a different spot. We got Charleston one time, only Fort Sumter, but I think I remember seeing Patriots Point. Isn't there a carrier there? Or some other ship?
So I have to answer that because I don't know.
Well, see, there's a lot of stuff in Texas. You can get lost on the battleships and the destroyers, the carrier. Texas has a lot of stuff. The Nimitz Museum is in, I think, Houston also. So, why Texas? I don't know, but it's what it is. They just completed a restoration of the USS Texas, which was one of the dreadnoughts from World War I. It's not, like I said, Alabama is a newer, fast battleship. Texas was much bigger, and you can definitely tell the technological differences between the two.
It's kind of so pretty.
Yeah, I'm glad having some clouds. It's not so hot.
It's actually kind of temperature for us to keep the phone from overheating. We don't get a lot of air. It kind of comes up the windshield and we get a little bit. And it's taking it a while to finally cool off where we're at. So yeah, it's nappy time. He's wondering if this is nappy time. Damon wanted to know what if there were ships or submarines at Agent's Point. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I think there's a carrier there. It's separate from Fort Sumter. We were there at Fort Sumter, and I thought that there was a sign for something else.
The boat.
Yes, exactly. So Castle Pinckney, which was like not much of anything.
It has a carrier, a destroyer, and a submarine when I was there in the 90s. But the submarine was towed away for scrapping in 22. Oh, that's so sad.
Bunch of hippies.
Hi, Buc-ee's. We're passing Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
It's called Buc-ee's Boulevard. Oh, how classic cute.
Yeah. Now we can make fun of the other Buc-ee if she's not listening, right?
Buc-ee's babysitting, so it's not.
Oh, cool. Then we can pick on her.
No, we cannot. That's not nice.
That's right. You're right. I forgot. Where's my manners? I don't know. Thank you, Mrs.
You're welcome. I think I bit the end of my tongue.
You know what got me to Fort Sumter was it's so low to the day water. I mean, those forts used to be like triple the height. They just
yeah. I bit the end of my tongue or something. It's annoying the crap out of me, everybody. Aren't you glad I shared that? Oh, I'm going to take my shoes off. I don't like taking my shoes blinker. I don't like taking my shoes off when we're riding. Oh, someone says I took a tour with my ex, but did it in reverse order. Carrier first, destroyer second, and submarine last. She thought the cruise quarters on the carrier were cramped. From there, it only got more cramped.
exactly.
Yeah, like I was saying, going through the submarine
Yeah.
was claustrophobic.
Oh yeah. You all know hazardous duty. That was the submariners. And actually, the first few years of World War II, the U.S. submarines could not. Torpedo bombers, American torpedoes sucked. They would never arm properly. They would dud. They would fire early. Hell, the tank. I forgot their famous captain, who was one of like 7 or 8 that survived. They were sunk by their own damn torpedo because once it launched, it got jammed and it made a circle and it came back and hit it.
It's not so tragic,
Exactly.
and was it?
And then someone has a memorial plaque.
Yes, was it just because of lack of caring or bureaucracy?
I've heard one historian on that show that I watched almost describe it as criminal.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, government contracting and quality control, and
they were just.
it just was.
They were just getting the money and not giving a crap about.
There was so much wrong with it that there's no way the modern military that should have had that many problems with torpedoes. Now it was also the torpedo bombers and the submarines. Now what was interesting to hear about submarine captaincy as the war went on, they got more daring. and they would do a lot more riskier missions, and that's why you had higher losses. But earlier in the World War, they were more like don't sink your ship.
Right, that's crazy. Northern People says from going from the Cramper, and Krampus.
Krampus, sorry.
I know I said it that way on purpose. He goes, that and a few obligatory battlefields, which is why she is my ex. Sounds so special. I don't particularly care about the ships and all that stuff. But I know that Dadman does. So I try to do it the best I can. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and you can walk. And I know sometimes he'd like me to walk with him, but
You did great.
but I do a lot of it, and then I'm like, I've just got to stop my brain or
And then sometimes you don't intend to, then you get sucked into it and you go, it's more simple. We need to see about those cabins at Fort McAllister. There's a state park. Yeah, they actually have camping and cabins there.
that would be one fun to stay in the campsite in the AC if they have it. Oh my gosh, those yurts we stayed at they were luxury yurts.
I don't care. Give me a yurt any day, especially in Florida. It's just too hot to camp down here.
They had AC and beautiful beds, electrical outlets, table, a beautiful patio.
Yeah.
She goes, Subaru says that and the Bureau of Ordnance was in denial for years and blamed the captains.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
They wouldn't look at it. They turn a blind eye to it.
And that's not just the government. I get so pissed off when
Tell us what pisses you off, Mrs.DadmanWalking55.
you have people that are in the field, whatever it is, and I'm not necessarily talking about, I mean, they're the ones doing the work, whatever it is, whether it's tech work or, military, anything. And they're sitting there saying, hey, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. And those silly higher-ups are like, you don't know better than me. And you're like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And they're like, you stop complaining. We know better than you. And then, of course, then what happens? You do whatever the thing is, and it doesn't work. And then they go, what did you do wrong? We told you it wasn't going to work. And you told us to do it anyway. That just irks me. Bureaucracy. John Wayne starred in a submarine movie called Operation Pacific. It featured a simplified version of the torpedo scandal.
Wow.
Operation Pacific. I'm not even looking.
Yeah.
Sort of witness. Do you know who Audie Murphy is? You should. I mean, that's probably a stupid question. Do you watch any Audie Murphy movies?
Anybody watch all
Yeah.
the Murphy movies?
Does anybody watch any Audie Murphy movies? I really enjoy his movies. I read his book, which was about
Yeah.
World War II.
Hell, to hell and back, right?
Yes, to hell and back. And he was small and puny and not old enough. Yes, the most decorated World War II soldier in World War II. Who later became an actor and then died in a plane crash. But his book was wow. I anybody that goes into the military should read that book, because there are those that are on the ground and that they're dealing with the stuff like he did. But I think there's a lot that they're behind a computer, and they just don't. They get a different version of battle. And I'm not saying that it's not hard on them or anything like that at all. I'm just saying it's a different version, and that book is very raw and just kind of lays it on the line. Yeah, his westerns were very formulaic. Formulaic, thank you. I couldn't get that word out. But To Hell and Back was really good. It was in a TV show called Whisper and Smith. That was good. I enjoyed that. And he was so young when he was in the military, because he lied about his age, I think, and finally got in, if I remember correctly. I enjoyed his stuff, but I don't necessarily, I like watching some westerns even if they're not great. Oh, what was the one that he was in? He played a bad guy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember. He was good at that one. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy now. He would go into town, and there was somebody, when he came into town, he was going to kill somebody, but nobody knew who it was. And he would, and people would, kind of try to guess who, if it was them or that, and all the skeletons in the closet that were there. What was the name of that movie? I'm gonna have to look it up. See if I can remember it by list. What is this? Not that. I'm on Gmail. Where's your stupid? Oh, there it is. I was thinking, where's the internet? It's like Safari. Let's see. Audi. Your phone is too small.
It does the job. It's
Audi
effective.
Murphy movies.
Scroll that thing up. Those notifications. And then all of a sudden,
Well, that'll pop up. No Name on a Bullet. I enjoyed that western that he was in. He played about, but No Name on a
you
Bullet.
sang well that time.
That's scary. That was a good western that I liked. He played a bad guy. He played an assassin in it.
Well, we had No Name on the Cat before.
Yeah, our cat was named Imanon, which is no name spelled backwards. Which I actually got from a movie called Imanon, about a vagrant who, it was like a rich kid was in a car or something, and a vagrant came up and spelled his name, but no name, but he read it backwards as Imanon,
Oh, wow.
and that was the name of the movie. And I know nothing else about the movie. I don't know if it was, we're in Florida, everybody.
Yes,
Welcome to Florida.
Da, 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 oh, Florida. It's got some words in it. The gator fights all.
Florida.
This guy all of a sudden, just got in the corner and like,
Snort Pippa said I would take a big bullet to hold my name. I think he died at the end. And yeah, Florida. I'm getting tired.
I know you are.
Ooh, I'm getting tired.
Well, got 12 people watching now, man.
Thank you all for watching.
Exactly.
Let's just chattering away about.
Go ahead. I mean, feel you folks out in the chat too. What have y'all got to talk about? What's going on your Monday?
Anything you want to talk
Yeah.
about?
What do you think about the battleships?
Does anybody like westerns? Or is there like certain western actors? I like the spaghetti westerns.
I was actually thinking about this, but what made them that?
Because they were made in Italy. Snowbird says the good news is you're back in Florida. The bad news is you're probably still 10 days from home. I know. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, with this.
I think we're going to stop and start again in the morning. So our morning show probably is going to be...
Either the morning show will be at the drive stream, which will be late, but...
or it'll be later.
Or later, or if we get home tonight, then...
Yeah, we're not sure. It depends on how we feel. I've got a little nephew I want to hug and hold for a little bit.
Gotcha.
Haven't seen him yet. Da 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 da.
Okay, I'm going to go in here.
Where are you going?
San Florida Welcome Center.
Why?
Because one, I need to pay. Two, I want to see if they offer free orange juice like in the 24.
If they offer free orange juice, you can give us orange juice.
Okay,
But I'm not going to go in. I'm going to say it. Tina likes westerns by Howard Hawks and John Huston. Oh, yes.
No, John Huston's that Angelica Houston's father?
Is it his father? Grandfather? Three movies.
Love Calvary. You remember the time at Shiloh when we went and saw the one Calvary?
Yes. That was really good.
That was cool. Yeah.
So we're going to the
By the way, this weekend did have some. Oh, did see the plane.
There's the Blue Angel.
Angel fighter.
Oh, look, there's
On the left.
it's a big mug.
Here. What are all those damn buildings out there? It's like.
That's a bank. There's a bank
What the
there.
heck? Behind the rest area? That's crazy. All right. I shall be back. I will see you.
See if they give me some orange juice.
If they have it. All right. And hey, did you want to tell everybody about the drama this weekend? About what happened at the gas station with Steve's driving?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You know Steve Mitchell.
Maddie's daddy tried to kill Dadman. Dadman wasn't in the car yet, and he started to drive away. And he thought he was in the car. We're just kidding. But it was funny. It was like, it took you 25 minutes to get on one side of the door to the other. You should have been in. But yes. Oh, everybody, I'm tired. How long have we been streaming? Wow, 12 likes, everybody, and I just liked on Dadman's phone. Lord, thank you guys so much for that. 7 people watching, and I have 242 subs. I would love to get 250. I had 245, but YouTube deemed it proper to take 3 of them away. So I am now at 242. I guess I need to do a big push to try to get some subs. But I have a problem doing that. I figure, yes, boo YouTube. I agree totally. I feel that, I know that people will come when, that are supposed to be here, and I'm all fine with that. But I don't think they make it easy for people to find certain stuff, you know, and that gets a little frustrating. Ooh, 17 likes now. Wow, thank you. We have 5 people watching, still sitting in here while we're waiting for Dadman to go to the bathroom and see if they have orange juice at the welcome center. And you know, as a Floridian, I am not a big orange juice fan. I think it's too rich. But I don't really like a lot of juices. I like orange juice if I freshly squeeze it with fresh oranges. I think it's good. But a lot of orange juice, it's too rich for me. I bought some chips I was going to do on the stream because one of the streams we did on our 16th day, limeade is good. I do like limeade. I agree with you. But it's so funny. I don't know if it's everywhere, but at one restaurant that they have limeade, it's red. And I think that's funny. Because I don't think limeade should be red. I think it should be green. But it's really good. But I can't drink a lot of it. I like lemonade, but in a very small amount. I can probably drink 1 glass of lemonade. But yeah, juices they're very rich. They're very rich to me. I usually drink a lot of water. When I'm on trips, I do become a bad person, and I drink more soda, and I can tell it. I get soda with the caffeine and the stuff that's in it. It just makes me more thirsty, and I've actually had it where my mouth was so dry, my tongue was sticking to the top of my mouth. And I'm going, I need just water. Just water. The biggest thing of water you can find. And it helped a lot. So people wonders what dragons like to drink. Lighter fluid? But it has to be flavored lighter fluid. Not original. I could just take a nap, guys, and you can just listen to me snore. Tina says dragons drink tea and coffee. Do you like hot tea? Oh, God, you scared me. Oh, a little glass of orange juice. Not bad. It's not real rich. Sometimes orange juice is... This is just orange juice.
Yeah.
It's really good. Tina likes Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah, no time for that.
Stoner Pruitt says, we were talking about different fruit kinds of drinks like limeade and lemonade. And Stoner Pruitt loves limeade, but I told him, I says, I think it's so funny that the limeade is red.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
It doesn't matter. It's good. That's what counts. Limeade.
Drink next.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
The Taj Mahal of rest stops.
I bet.
The rest of Florida might be hit or miss, but I tell you, nothing as stanky as Mississippi's rest area.
Oh my gosh, it was the worst rest area. And it was at a welcome area. Like the state welcome area or something.
Right by NASA, I don't know what the hell NASA's doing in Louisiana, but...
I think, well, they probably do research there, and they have,
what,
it was like
into space?
It was like a, kids activity area.
Well, there was also a NASA spot north of town there also.
I said I think they do research there. You don't have to shoot stuff off. There's a lot of research that goes into space close to There's a long stretch of I-75 where the rest stops are so far apart. I pass one when I don't need it and suffer forever before I reach the next one.
Yep.
Yes. Tina, we seem to be streaming okay on this end. So, I'm not sure if it's on your end with the buffering. Are we in Pensacola?
Yep. See, next time we get somebody would go to the Naval Aviation Museum, see if we can also get out there before breakfast.
You had some buffering too. It never went away here, so it might be, yeah, just YouTube. I saw a little bit of jittery on Dadman's phone, but you never know with Dadman's phone.
You know, I am sitting here, right?
Yes. Hey, did you want to go see the baby first? Go in that way, go see the baby.
Well, we got to go in that way anyway, I believe.
Yeah.
So it makes the most sense to go that way.
Yeah.
So
when we get close, let me know because we'll in the stream so I can contact you. See where you're at.
Yeah, because I know what exit miles, so we probably got about an hour left.
Okay.
So I'm keeping an eye on things, so I'll let you know.
About 30 minutes.
Alright, no worries.
We've been streaming for, what says it started? It's been more. Is it, I guess it hasn't been like a little hour and 15 minutes.
It's been longer than that.
I know that can't be right. How long
Well,
have
we did that first one, but the first one didn't last very long.
No, how long have we been streaming, guys? I can't see anything on the buttons.
Yeah, what time is it now?
1:17. So it probably was about noon. It was like 12, yeah, 12:30. No.
Wow, that's a drop of the speed limit to 50. Wow.
It has a 7 crate for almond M&Ms.
I've not had almond M&Ms.
You know what sound? I love the peanut butter M&Ms. Well, you get the peanut taste without all the stuff in your teeth.
Not peanut.
It says 9, so about an hour and a half. A little over an hour and a half, okay. That makes sense because we started streaming at, like when Sci-Fi Mommy was doing their credits, which was around 12:30.
Then we started to get closer to 1.
And then it stopped, and then we had to start again. And Snorter Poopa says a sudden craving. Katina, pregnant. If there isn't a rumor, we'll start it for you. No. No, no, no.
Ribs and steak is what we'll stick at. Which is funny, you never had the sweets craving.
I did. I wanted meat.
No.
Beef. But I didn't like things like, you know where we're going?
I hope so. Yeah, this is 10 East. That's weird.
Do we need to put the...
Nope.
Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, Snowpiercer thinks about to get flamed. Yes. You better be careful. Get your asbestos. like drive lanes.
But there's never any traffic.
We don't drive during the rush hour, so there might be people like that. But, or if they go down to Orlando a lot and want to go toll roads,
That's where it would make sense.
I would get in then. But not just
We actually considered it would.
Yeah, they were going to Disney a lot before they went batshit crazy. And
It was worth it to go around that to go 4-7 around. Now Universal is not, because Universal is really in the middle. I mean,
it's like in the middle of
yeah, hard to get to that one I-4. You can't do it. We found a back way to IKEA
yes.
on the top. Might be a little harder.
So it says me, I'm innocent. Wonders what a dragon polar bear hybrid would look like. Well, we know what a dragon jackass looks like. I mean, donkey looks like.
Oh. I'm sitting there. Where are you going with that? Oh, the Shrek movie. Gotcha.
Yes. Little furry polar bear. Polar cubs with wings. Aww. They wouldn't have short tails, though. They'd have furry kind of long tails.
Yeah.
And they could eat cooked meat because they could cook it themselves. No more raw sill for them. This is one manga series that I read. It's called Spy X Family. It's really, really cute. And they have what are called blind bags. You buy them, and they have you have a chance to get like 4 different characters.
Yeah.
And I bought 6 of them, thinking, okay, I should get at least 3 out of them. I got 5 of one character and 1 of another. So
Wow.
I was the chances of that happening. That
That's
just
for 2, you know.
yes, I really thought I'd get 3. So I was so frustrated. So frustrated. I'm holding Dadman's phone like I'm talking into it. I don't know because I'm looking at the chat. But it was like, dang Ringo.
It's possible. Wow. Wonder if they got rain coming in or something. There's some gray clouds behind us.
Emerald Coast Utility Authority.
Yes, this is the Emerald Coast. Like the Treasure Coast, I think it's in the Gulf maybe, and then the Space Coast is around Daytona and Titusville.
Treasure Coast, is that like near Treasure Island and all
I
that?
think so. The
My
first,
grandparents used to live on Treasure
Yeah.
Island. It was really cool.
and the first coast is the first coast up by St. Augustine.
But they had the pirates that would go and
We heard about the Billy Bowlegs in Fort Walton,
they would
but we never saw it. We never went.
if everybody can kind of see how that bridge goes, one year where we lived, we did a story on it where they had the snow shut down the city and people couldn't understand why all the bridges shut down because they weren't drawbridges. Because this has got a very low rise in the middle, but they do that so the boats can go through and they don't have to, raise things around. Well, we have, how many is it, 7 bridges? 7 major bridges where we live coming kind of into the city. And they all shut down. They literally, if you didn't get out at a certain time.
Oh, I was
on the
hilarious.
freeze.
I was at a basketball game in downtown. My school was over on the other side of town, on the other side of the bridge, and we were downtown watching the game, and all the people on my side of town were here for the other team. And you start hearing them close one bridge and that bridge. When they said the Matthews Bridge was closed, everybody fled to the exits, or the Hart Bridge, one of the others. And so it was just the people on my side of town left to watch the game.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Do that in high winds. When the wind hits a certain mile, I don't know what it is, mile per hour, they shut the bridges down. Because we've actually had vehicles that almost blew off the bridges.
Well, we've had some that have flipped over in high winds.
Yeah.
They didn't go to the bridge, but they turned over on top of the span.
Hey DJ Ronnie G, how are you today? We are driving home from Louisiana. We had a little stoppage when our alternator decided to stop working. Found a wonderful mechanic in Bay St.
Louis, yeah.
Bay St. Louis. No, Bay St.
Louis, Mississippi, yeah.
Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. They were wonderful. Got us pretty much in and out.
I was amazed they got the part in that quickly. It was, and they moved people around for it.
So we got in and out there. So we're now continuing our trek. We're going to go visit some family along the way. Took a little detour and did the drive through the USS Alabama Memorial Park, where they have a bunch of military craft, a memorial for the veterans of the Korean War, a submarine, and a battleship in USS Alabama. It was really neat. Just driving. Sometimes we forget to talk because we're tired. And sometimes we talk. If you guys have anything to talk about, throw it out there in the chat. I'm sure I can ramble on about it a bit. I might not be factual, but I can ramble. We talked about westerns and Audie Murphy and different ships. What else did we talk about this stream?
Just comes in, comes out, goes on. Train safety. You talked something about trains, Christina. I don't like that.
Oh, we talked about pregnancy cravings.
Oh yeah. Ribs and meat.
Yeah. Kinda chilling here.
It's kind of interesting. The tree service truck waited until the last minute to get over.
Oh, we had something. I'm glad we weren't streaming because it was really, really scary. We were driving on the right lane, and there was the left lane, and there was some traffic. You know, it wasn't crowded, but there was traffic. And we're driving, and then all of a sudden, okay, how close we were kind of like to that black car. So that was how much space there was. Maybe a car length, maybe a little more.
Some in that area. What much?
It was not a lot. And we're driving the speed limit, so we're driving at least
70.
We were driving 70. Okay, we were driving 70 then. A Jeep comes over on the right side and pulls in front of us, literally, and I am not kidding people, probably less than a foot from our car. I'm being generous saying a foot. And pulled in front of us, and then I would just drove insane. It was so scary because, number one, there wasn't an on-ramp. I thought, wow, did the ramp end and he just freak out? And Dadman's like, there wasn't an entrance ramp there.
It was rush hour headed towards New Orleans.
He just was wanting to pass traffic, so he went on the right-hand side into the shoulder of the road. I would have been so mad if we got in an accident because of him.
Oh, without doubt, that would be ridiculous.
Because it was just stupidity.
Then it would have been really bad too.
It would have been a bad accident. So I know we were being watched over, but it still irks me. Irks me. Well, everybody, we are kind of getting close to our destination here. So we want to thank each and every one. Oh, 8 people are watching now. You sure you want to hear that? I'm just kidding. 8 people are watching. We'll talk a few more minutes.
New topics. Travels, rest stops.
Oh yeah, we were talking about rest stop bathrooms.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, as Little Pickles was saying that, you know, you go to one rest, you don't have to go, and then in between rest areas, it's like, as soon as you pass it about 2 miles down, you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and the next one's not like 39 miles away, and you're dying. And it's like insane. Or you go into one and they're not maintained well. I mean, I understand that some, you know, I don't want like sanitized, they're not going to be sanitized that for each person or all that, but some of them, it's just, and you're like, I wish people would just, I don't know, learn how to flush the toilet.
Well, think about the restaurant we went into the other night, this great Fiji place, and all of a sudden it was like vandalized.
I went to the bathroom because they were getting ready to close it, and I had to go to the bathroom. I walked in. One had a not working sign. One had the door busted off of it. Both toilets were clogged, and I'm like, I walked out, and Dave was like, well, that didn't take you long. I'm like, it was disgusting. And I told them, and they're like, oh my gosh. So, it was crazy.
Well, you know, you always take your chances with the bathroom, gas station bathroom, so you know.
Oh, gas, well, man, when you
always
open,
make sure you have.
when you for number one, make sure there's toilet paper in there. I've learned that.
Well, even McDonald's can screw that up.
Number 2, make sure when you turn, if their lights turned off and it's an outside bathroom, when you turn it on, if you hear a lot of scurrying, I don't go there. I will rather not go than go there. Drive safe and Mom's taxi service. Absolutely. And if I remember correctly, you got a new van. Congratulations on that. That's always nice to get a new vehicle. I don't know if it was new or new to you, but either way, congratulations on that. So if we don't go to this rest area, the next one is 30 miles.
Sounds like when they do that, when they give you an update.
So you kind of know, and you can kind of debate on whether.
Because when we're in Alabama or Kentucky with the kids, we always told them, you better go when there's a chance.
Yeah, whenever we stop, we're like, go to the if you look over to the left, you can see the Blue Angel model on the side there. The Blue Angels are a military.
Go ahead, sir.
Are a military flying unit that they do a lot of air shows and stuff, and they do. I don't know if this are called stunts, but I always called it.
They're stunts.
I call it like aerial acrobatics, but they're like stunts. So Emily asked if Snortopus is pregnant, and he's like, "No, I'm still a virgin." Aww. Here, so we're not sure if we're going to hit some rain.
Looks like it's wanting to.
Looks like it's wanting to. So on the note that Snortopus is still a virgin, we are going to say goodbye to everyone. We are going to end the stream because we are getting close to our turn-offs. And it was a joy and a blast. And I got to tell you, Snortopus, it just happened to me. We just passed that rest area, and right this minute, it's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's like your bladder knows, and they mock you.
Is it better to keep talking, or is it better to distract yourself?
But they mock you.
Yeah.
And Snortopus is saving himself for the right sound. Oh, you're so welcome for coming along on the ride. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful time. I will probably not. I'm going to put out a thing tonight and hopefully try to get my stuff canceled on StreamYards and all that, because I don't think I'm going to be doing a StreamYard stream tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and we'll do a drive stream.
It will depend on what our final decision is.
Yeah, but I will, if you do not see I don't even know if I have the reminders. I don't even think I have any reminders. Anyway, if I stream, if I'm home, I'll be streaming at 10. If I'm not home, I won't be streaming at 10.
It'll be a drive stream.
We'll be doing a drive stream.
If we do a drive stream today, if we go home today, we do a drive stream, it'll probably be on my channel.
It's starting to rain.
It'll be on my channel, my phone if we do.
Yeah, we'll do a stream. So, I don't know, just
play by ear for now.
Yeah, if you get a notification that we're live. So everybody, thank you so much. You all have a wonderful, let me go ahead and do one thing here. Everybody, I'll see you guys later. Remember to be kind, to show love. Remember, you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.